Is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 a masterpiece? No. No. But I think that it is a good game that I just want to replay, but it is an important video game because of a simple and straightforward reason. If it were not because of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, I would not have learned what not to do in my video game. And I am certain that BioWare and Obsidian Entertainment learned what not to do. Because what came after Knights of the Old Republic 2 was Mass Effect 1 and Fallout New Vegas, or Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. No, it isn't a masterpiece. I won't replay it. It is exhausting. Maybe it isn't boring, but it is exhausting and a bit annoying to play. Still, the worst video game I've played is Starfield by far. But yeah, that's the answer. Now there's like a 30-minute ramble about the entire context and the nuance, the context and nuance. Anyway, to you. 1, 3, 2, 1. It is 12:15 p.m. the 1st of March 2025, and I just finished Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. I just finished KOTOR 2. I spent 30 hours. I rushed through the end, and I mean, I gotta be honest. The whole point of an RPG, the whole point of a role-playing video game is that if it's done right, it really incentivizes you to like take other roads and to like see just a different story each time you play. My standards are very simple. Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. Dragon Age Inquisition. And Cyberpunk 2077. In Cyberpunk, there is very little that you can change. Some small things are just dialogue. The story is pretty much the same. There is some good and some bad. There is some alternative roads that you can take. They're good, but it isn't at the level of Mass Effect per se. But I've played and I still wanna play Cyberpunk after each playthrough that I've done has come to at least 65 hours of playtime, and each 65 hours of playtime are a fucking joy. When Cyberpunk came, I waited something like a good 2 years, or maybe a year and a half. I bought Cyberpunk for $30, I think. It is still the most expensive game that I've bought. $30. And on Steam. And I played it once. It was like a week of the patch 1.5 has released, which basically allowed my PC to run the game at 30 FPS with not a single error, not a single one. It looked okay, I played it on 1600p FSR 1, FSR 1, 30 FPS, playable definitely, but no error. And I played a good 75 hours. The game hooked me right on, and I binged. I fucking did a marathon on that game. And I ended it on a week good. Or maybe like 4 days actually. And well, you might say, well, I definitely got burned out after 65 hours or 75 hours. Nope. The game was so good. And the decisions and the paths, the replayability was strong enough that I say, damn, now I want to play as Nomad V. But now I know everything, because the game is so good. I don't have to learn everything. It just gets stuck in my head easily, without needing to learn and read and read and read and listen and listen and listen. No. The story is fine. I did understood in my first playthrough of Cyberpunk. I did somewhat understood about the crimes, about Kabuki, about the bad guy that the Mox sent you to capture, because he's basically a monster in Night City. I did understood that. I did not understand nothing about the Pacifica in my first playthrough. I did understand about the wars, about Johnny Silverhand. I did understand about the Alcalos and Panam and all that free life stuff, and of course in the street life, and of course Arasaka, and of course all the behind the scenes, and of course the blue eyes that did fuck me up with, because I was like, damn, what's gonna happen, you know? I did think legit think that that there was an end game, you know, that you can actually go to the moon, but you couldn't, and that did fuck me up. But I was like, okay, it's fine, man. I'm done. It's fine. I don't ask you for more. So yeah, Cyberpunk 2077. It is definitively one of my favorite games ever, without a doubt. And the same year, I think 2022 or something like that. What? Starfield launch. I played it on Game Pass. Yes, I actually saw the countdown from the Microsoft Store, from the Xbox Game Pass Store. Sorry. And I watched the countdown. I installed the game. It was what, like 90 to 100 gigabytes. Fine. I played the game. Ooh, baby. 20 FPS. Lots of lag, lots of stuttering. No errors. Okay. It did have, I think, AMD FSR 1 also. Something like that. Brother, the most I could do was 30 FPS at the lowest settings. It looked fine to me. I really didn't care. I did a marathon on that game and played it for 2 days and ended to the 3 day. I played it for 50 hours. I played Starfield for 50 hours. It is, up to this day, the only game I've played on release, the only luxury that I've played on release. And I remember it is, I think it is still there, written on a .txt file. 50 hours that I really regret spending on. Starfield was so boring, so underwhelming, and I'm not even a fan of Bethesda. I'm a fan of video games, of good video games, and my fucking standards are fucking simple. GTA 4, Mass Effect the Mass Effect original, the trilogy, fucking Bioshock, I don't know, maybe Borderlands, and up to then, or maybe before or after, Cyberpunk. That's it. All video games which are dirt cheap. All video games that are fucking insane, that I never get bored playing, that I can play 1 hour whenever I want, and in that hour is gonna be so much quality that I don't give a fuck about finishing, about doing dumb shit. No, instead I put myself into, I don't know. For example, the last time I finished GTA 4, which holy fucking shit, there was a bug on the PC version that you cannot end the game because of the helicopter jump. Holy fucking shit! I crashed that. But on that run, which lasted like a good 30 to 32 hours, good. It was like a couple months playing. Holy shit! That run, I finished it with only a Glock or a Glock or a 50 cal, the Deagle. And that was not a necessity, but the game was so good that each time I play 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours with just a gun, ending. Oh my god! Oh, I I am playing. Well, I was playing the in 2024 Mass Effect Trilogy again. For the first time, I've played the Legendary Collection, which I gotta say, damn, that is good quality. I still have the original ones, of course I have them. Um, and I don't know, maybe it's nostalgia or something, but I kind of prefer the Mass Effect 1 original than the current, but I don't give a fuck, man. The current those look way better, and those not. I have fewer bugs. Anyway, Mass Effect 1. I think I played it on, if not the hardest mode, the second hardest mode, and it was a blast to game. It was a blast to fucking play. It gave me an incentive to do all the missions and take my time, because each time I got a reward, there was the combat which was solid as fuck, and oh man, Mass Effect 1, beautiful. I have not finished playing Mass Effect 2 on the second hardest difficulty, and I wonder how it's gonna be. And I did play Mass Effect 3 on the hardest or second to hardest difficulty once I knew how to play the game. And yeah, Mass Effect is just, it is a masterpiece. It is like fine wine. It is insane. Knights of the Old Republic 2. Damn. I cannot say I cannot say it has aged that well. I must say that I don't know, man. The Mass Effect formula, the Mass Effect quality of life, and all those that. The Mass Effect details and easy to understand mechanics, whilst broad storytelling and RPG mechanics, whilst challenging gameplay, not that complicated like Cyberpunk, but Mass Effect gameplay, I never cared about it. I just enjoyed it because it is enjoyable. It isn't infuriating or frustrating at all. It is good. Yeah, if you put it on crazy hardcore mode, maybe that I won't play it. Maybe that will be like kind of fucking annoying. A challenge is good, but something annoying is not good. So I do think that for RPGs, I really like the Mass Effect style and approach. once again, I played like 1 hour of The Witcher and I was hooked. That it followed once again something like the Mass Effect approach of, hey, you go here. Yeah, you can do that. Just go here. We're not gonna tell you anything more. We're not gonna tell you anything else, but you can go here, here, not there, not there, not there, no, here, and you have to figure it out. That's it, because the NPC did tell you where to go. There it is on the map, and you can also deactivate the HUD, and you can. It is still there. You can go. Mass Effect and The Witcher, which I now I am eager. I am itching to play. Do that. Knights of the Old Republic 2 now. And damn. Woo, the dialogue, the alien dialogue give me tinnitus. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. I had to rest my ears for like a whole day. I'm not even kidding. I played on 30% volume. Hearing the over and over and again for like a good 8 hours. Literally, I could not stand. I could not. I was scared. Like I was scared. It was like, damn, am I actually gonna have this ringing because of a fucking video game? That's another story. The dialogue, the alien dialogue. Oh my god. No, thank you. No, thank you. The combat, I had to put it on easy. And then I figured it out that, wow, the only good thing is lightsabers or close combat. You have to use the force, or you have to use a lot of healing. You have to use the force healing because that's the only thing where it is annoying. And yeah, no thank you. The combat and the items and all that, nah. No thank you. I'm not gonna go through that ever again. I do wonder about Knights of the Old Republic 1, because I'm gonna get to it, but apparently I've just read that yes, KOTOR 2 was rushed, and that's what I'm trying to get at. Okay, so I play KOTOR 2 like I play my video games. I want to get the most out of them. I want to do everything alone. I did not search nothing until I had to, because the game was so infuriating and I was just doing laps and it was like, damn. The dialogue is exhausting to hear and exhausting to read. And right now I'm learning German. Almost half of everything of that I'm doing, I'm reading subtitles. Motherfucker, I'm reading like some boring ass how did Germany happen in the 1950s and the industry. Motherfucker, that shit's boring as fuck. And yet I'm still reading it in another language and I'm not getting bored of it. But bro. They're reading too much fucking text, too much fucking numbers, and too much fucking abbreviations. Bro, maybe that's a fair, like, classic RPG style, but goddamn. Mass Effect is simple as fuck, and yet, if you do not spec out or if you do not learn how to play Mass Effect, it is still a goddamn challenge. Once again, Mass Effect 1, which I really fucking love, when you play it on the second hardest difficulty, or maybe I did play it on the hardest, you learn to use your grenades, you learn to use the stop motion, the bullet time, and see what can you do. And of course, you specialize with the characters that follow you, because they are so well written characters that you just want to do their missions, which reward you. You just want to take them to different missions, which reward you, and you just want to specialize in what they are best in because they reward you. You alone, you each time. Motherfucker, each time I level up a companion in KOTOR 2, I just hit auto level because holy fucking shit, that's no, it's just not good. Like it is dated as fuck, like actually dated as fuck, man. Once again, like Mass Effect 1, I'm not telling you about Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3, no, just Mass Effect 1 is just in way better. Like it is objectively way better. Once again, if you want challenge, you can have it. If you want ease, you can have it. And they are like somehow natural challenge. Maybe they're not Dark Souls. Maybe the AI is not that intelligent, but the challenge is there. Yes, Mass Effect is still like video game. There is fun to have. There is challenge to have. There is an accomplishment to have. With the companions, with the story, and with the gameplay. Mass Effect 1 is a masterpiece. Simple. Of role-playing games, it is a masterpiece. Of video games ever, it is a masterpiece. Period. But KOTOR 2 is just exhausting. The graphics are fine. The music is fine. The sound is okay. The story is fine. But damn. Once again, the only other video game that I've just despised playing is Starfield. Because instead of the goddamn video game, the story, the video game, and the gameplay rewarding you for exploring to get the most out of this fucking game, it doesn't. I was so exhausted and not bored, but I was just exhausted of KOTOR, and I was bored and just annoying with Starfield. But KOTOR is once again, the graphics are fine. I don't give a fuck about graphics. They're fine. The atmosphere is good. But god damn, that fucking gameplay, man. A video game is two things. The story is two things, or three things. The story, the presentation, and the gameplay. The gameplay is what makes a video game. These two, the story and the presentation, make a movie, make a story, make a series, make a Schauspieler. Fine. If you don't have a goddamn good gameplay on your video game, motherfucker, I don't want to play it. I don't want to play it. If that's the goddamn case, yeah, I was about to say, damn, I'm gonna just see the cutscenes on YouTube, but no, because it's a role-playing game. So there's gonna be like 20 cutscenes and all that shit, and yes, they're gonna be somehow different, but at that point, I'm just like, I don't really care, man. Mass Effect, even though I've played it 10 times, is still gonna give me a fresh fucking story. How? I don't know. It's still gonna do it. Mass Effect 1, even though I played it 10 times, is still gonna give me, maybe not now, but it's still gonna give me some fucking surprise. The last time I played it, there was a fucking surprise with the Prothean devices. I was shitting my brains. There was a fucking surprise with the Asari commandos, with the Turian badges, and the Salarian mummified bodies. I remember. And when I first started, I was like, nah, fuck that shit, man. 30? Hell no. But then when you start to play the game, which once again, Mass Effect worlds are dated as fuck. But, surprise, surprise, they reward you for exploration. They give you some hidden lore, they give you some side stories that are good and actually matter even in the second game. They give you some gameplay incentives because if you're playing hard mode, you're gonna need all the XP you can get, and if the XP you can get is entertaining and fun, or even scary and fun, or even scary and challenging, brother, that's a game. Mass Effect 1 is the standard. Starfield is the bottom, and KOTOR is just disappointing. I did not expect anything. Yeah, okay. I did hope it was gonna be a masterpiece. It isn't. It is not a masterpiece. I don't want to play it. I don't want to find out. I'm not gonna. I have to do shit, man. I have to work. And if I want to spend 30 more hours, brother, I can play Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3 now because that is 35 hours. I can play GTA, I can play The Witcher. I can play Metro. I can play Dark Souls, I can play nothing and just go out and play with the sand, gravel, grass and trees and hear the birds singing and get some sun on my skin, do some exercise. I can do that. I would rather be doing that than play KOTOR again. KOTOR 2 again. It is not a masterpiece. The story is very weird. You see, I have to rush. When I get to the 25 hours mark, exploring everything, trying to do everything. I try to do everything. Fine? Good. Enough. Then I was like, bro, yeah, come on. I just want to end it. And yeah, because the story was so slow, and then it was like so fucking fast. And not really resolving anything, not tying anything. Mass Effect tied the story of Garrus, of Liara, somewhat, of Garrus, of Drex, and of Ashley, and Kieran? No. Oh no. Is it Kieran? Oh no. No. What is it called? The human companion? The male companion? No. Oh no. ME1 companions. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Caden. Alenka. Caden. Tali. Garrus. Rex. And Yara. Right? Right. Yeah. Mass Effect 1. Garrus, you restored basically Garrus's will to fight, and of course his battle armor, which was an old piece of shit, but it mattered to him because, well, he is basically the representative of the Krogan. Garrus stopped being so cold and brutal about things and trying to get justice in his own hands, and start to be more careful, more like Commander Shepard. Tali, and of course his pilgrimage, and of course getting a hold of the galaxy and all that shit. Liara, damn. Liara was only the Prothean, right? And the Reaper and all that bullshit. Damn. I think I was so blinded with Liara that I did not I did not remember any what she said because goddamn. Oh, you bet your ass I chose the arrow, but goddamn, I don't remember anything. But anyway, in Mass Effect, even the side missions and good. That shit with the Prothean that gives you that little ball thingy, bro. I was fucking amazed at the end of that. It's like that totally missable uh, side story. That is like an entire secret mission where you and that was text. That was brief text, like a couple of these brief text, well written. It was so engaging, and it told a story that was so broad, so almost limitless, and yet you understand it just at the end. It did give you things each and you went to a Prothean pyramid or a Prothean ruin, but at the end it tells you. And I remember something like you wake up and you see humanity evolve. You stare at your ancestor, he stares back at you, then you feel something weird, then you wake up and and your companions don't remember what happened. You just vanished, and you find at your side a glowing ball. Man, anything. Anyway, KOTOR 2, not good. I won't play it. I just won't play it. And yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna play The Witcher, man.